I think the safest thing to say is that the Jack Sanborn truthers can be confidently thrown in a coffin, send the coffin out to sea, bury the coffin in rocks, and dump it in through the middle of said sea. Right? I
So
mean,
are you like a wrestling guy at all? Like have you seen that meme of the Vince McMahon faces? How
oh
it's
my
like
goodness, the Undertaker, or which one?
no, it's Vince McMahon, the like
Yeah,
owner, where
yeah,
it's from this very old segment, but like there's a meme out there where it's like he's like sitting back in a chair and his facial expression goes crazy, crazy, and then he like falls out of the chair. That's Jack Sanborn. Today at the start of the day was like normal faced. After TJ Edwards, he's leaning back in his chair a little bit. And after Tremaine Edmunds, he's the third version where he's just completely fallen out of his chair. So
yeah.
sad day, bad day for Jack Sanborn.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Before we get into the obviously the two guys who actually signed, what are you doing with them? Because me personally, and I already have a tweet I'm going to send out tomorrow when everyone rests down.
Yeah.
I think he's cuttable. I think you trade him for whatever you want. I think if you want to stash him in a league that's deep enough, feel free to. But he's not going to see the field. Like he'll need an injury to open up. And if you want to keep holding him, fine. But it's a roster clogger at this point.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, he went from an optimistic hold, even a potential sell high option to close to close to worthless at this point. Especially in the shallower league you are, the more worthless he is. If you're in this super deep, like some of us degenerates playing like full 53-man rosters, full 11 on 11, those kind of leagues, he's obviously a hold. You never know who gets injured and whatnot. But man, for our shallow league players, if you were holding on to him, don't waste the space. See if you can find an owner who hasn't heard the news yet, maybe, and unload him for anything you can get. But yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I think it's a good lesson to remember that I think we often talk about with running backs and receivers. Undrafted guys that get late day 3 capital, they're easily replaceable. It shows how the teams value them. Jack Sanborn, undrafted guy, they didn't invest in him, so they decided to invest elsewhere. They view them as extra pieces as opposed to the pieces. And that's the problem with Jack Sanborn.